Yeah, people, big up on yourselves. Yes, sir. Big up on yourselves. You know what happened? No, me do a video the other day about some of my fundamental reasons why the Reggae Boyz them never win the match between Guatemala and them. And we got some reactions, some good, some bad, and some, some agreement and so forth. But, at the end of the day, I appreciate them. So I decide to do a subsequent video to that. And just do basically a series on the whole thing of the Reggae Boyz. Alright? Now, here what now? I want to explain, I want to tell you one of the key things what Jamaica miss. And they miss over the years. Why they can't really go further in some of them tournaments. The Gold Cup and all World Cup. Alright? Jamaica need, when I say need, I mean really need, Everything else, we can say okay. But we need a central midfielder, or a specific central midfielder. Alright? I will qualify what I say now. The defensive line, starting from the keeper, to me, okay. And not just okay, more than okay. You see me? The keeper super. No complaints about him. I one of the best we see so far. Right now. You understand me? Good keeper. And Jamaica always produce some good keepers. We talk for Warren Barrett days them and Aaron Lawrence. Good keepers always come through. Excellent keepers. Alright? And the defender them. We don't really have no problem with them. Because when you realize no goal not really score against you on no tremendous basis, then you can't kill the defenders them. They do them work. So it leaves now from the defenders to the midfielders or the forward, because if the goal not score against you, the defense okay. Then if you not score no goals, then what? We have to go up on the forward. And the forward now do them jobs. And then we have to still go to the midfielders as well. See? Alright. Now, in order to have the forwards them, or the good forwards, or the good defenders them, you have to go into the engine. And when you talk about the engine, you talk about the midfielders them. And the midfielders them we call it engine. And generally, midfielders them you have sometimes 4 midfielders, sometimes 3. When you work with a 4-4-2, you have the 2 midfielders them. And when you work with a 4-3-3, 3 midfielders. You see me? Yes. A certain work. Now, you have your attacking midfielders. You have attacking midfielder, you have your defensive midfielder. Or sometimes the same defensive midfielder become the central midfielder, and vice versa with the attacking as well. But when you have your dedicated central midfielder where and do the role, the genuine role of what the central midfielder is supposed to do, then you're in a good standing. Especially when you have a team when you're so full of pedigree like Jamaica. You understand me? And that's how we are dealing with them. So we're not going to deal with the big teams them we can use and interchange them people them. Don't use a central or use a attacking, and yeah, we are talking about in this context now. And let me go further now to explain or to show you where the central midfielder them go now. Where we go forward now. When we talk about central midfielder, when we talk about in the world stage, we talk about like Andres Iniesta. Central midfielder. Who know football knows that the man there brilliant. Right? Xavi Alonso. Central midfielder. See? Man like Zidane. Sometimes him do attacking, but there are times where him do central midfielding. Now me call them names there. And when me going even at Jamaica too. I talk about some central midfielder where, if you know the football, it comes straight to mind. Peter Cargill. He sometimes play defensive midfield, but he's a central midfielder. Christopher Dawes, he play just like Chris Cargill. Jermaine is more of an attacking midfielder, but we can use him in the central midfielder position. Right? Alright. Let me go back to the point I know I make now. When you hear the central midfielder now, you don't have goals go to them name. Them not associate themselves with a lot of goals. And 1 second, let me look. Alright, we're good now. And that is why a lot of times they can be overlooked in a scouting system, especially in Jamaica. Because here what happened again. Come here, I have to show you the thing, you know. Jamaican scouting footballers, them are go away. Where the pedigrees them there. England, America, anywhere in Europe where footballer play. Them go and see say a man is a midfielder, alright. He might play for big team, we are going to pick him. Because big team he might play for. Right? When you might have them in a Jamaica too. See? You might have them in Jamaica, but as I said before, with central midfielder and defensive midfielders, them don't attach themselves. Goal not really associate themselves with them name. So if you check stats for them can easily be overshadowed and overlooked, which is different from an attacking midfielder where sometimes goal attached to them name, and even the wingers them. The central midfielder, the man where I put the ball up and I set up the players them. Remember the link between the sometimes the defensive and the defenders them, and push the forward them up. So when you have like in a Barcelona setup and you have Xavi them, Messi them a score a goal and Neymar them, but Iniesta them a provide the player. So you have no only a goal and attached to them here because the forward them good. So everything in the engine room a work. See? So when you don't have a central midfielder now, to supply the players them, to slow down the pace of the game, spread up the pace of the game, send the ball wide and provide space, open up the middle, close the middle, push the ball through. When you not have a player with that intellect there, your team in a trouble. Your forward could have good like goal. Your team in a trouble. And them are the one them now. We always determine the outcome of a team. And if they don't have a good central midfielder, your team are going in a chaos. And that is the thing with Jamaica, because Jamaica have some pedigree players. But when you talk about the mixture, the chemistry, it not work out. It just not working out. Because what? You have man like Bailey where you know Bailey attacking midfielder sometimes drop up a forward. But he not produce, but I not really just Bailey. Because the supply now reach to him. The other day when Jamaica play against Curacao, me always talk about my boy over on the left flank there. See fast when I get the ball him. But the ball not really reach him because the man mark him out of the game. So the ball of them have to appear that it's through the center upon the right flank. Zin? Now if you have a good central midfielder now, even a good coach, but a central midfielder now, him a distribute that. Him can read the player and know say boy watch her. Alright? We are going to hold it, you know. We are going to send it through the middle, we are going to send it through the right, we are going to keep it here, so we are going to keep it there, so, and we are going to make sure some cross. They are the man where we are running the engine. You understand me? So that is what Jamaica now have in them system. And by saying that now, me I say you know, the scouting for the central midfielder, me I say Jamaica should have do more scouting for a central midfielder in a Jamaica, yeah. Or if you go scout them overseas, me attack when I say a central, that's what I do, central midfielder. I not attack no other position. You need to do proper scouting for them. Because you hear the names them when I call, and I still could have called more. I could have called Clarence Sedoff. We play for Netherlands and he play for Real Madrid. See? Them the man they hold, when them man they hold lock off the middle, you have to find other ways go around him. You understand me? I saw the thing work. It's not just a forward defensive thing. It is a central midfielder. That's the one where we dictate the pace of the game, the outcome of the game, and so on. And we can't even go to Lothar Matthäus. That's a Germany brother. There's so many names I can't call, but I try to establish the point where I make. That what Jamaica need to have in the game, or if moving forward, is to invest. I want to say invest, I mean invest into a central midfielder where have like a guaranteed playing time. So him know the team inside and out. So you have like at least 3 central midfielder where you have. one makeshift one, and 2 dedicated central midfielders. So you know, say, that position they lack. So even if you're going to make a change with a central midfielder, is another central midfielder you're going to put in the team. So that the man is supposed to know Jamaica, or the heartbeat of Jamaica, the nucleus that. So now if I'm not supposed to go on with him, him run the game, him the captain, and him set up the thing. If you don't have that, you're in trouble. And as I said earlier, the forward them, the defenders, it not really count as not when you don't have a central midfielder, because the team, the chemistry for the team are desert lies. But anyway, people, and that I say right now, I have more to talk about, but on this one I left it. You understand me? So you want to big up on yourselves as usual, a peace and love I say, and I want to hear what you think about it. If me talk sense, me talk facts, me talk wolf, I don't know me talk, but you want to people, big up on yourself here, sir. Out.